Hey everyone, welcome back to Finance and Crypto, a fresh news source for the latest news, trends, and updates in the space so you are always in the know. I'm your host, Rose J, also known as Crypto Ro. But guys, let's get started with this episode here. It is April 26th, 2018, and guys, let's take a look at the total market cap here. 415 billion. We are once again over that 400 billion mark, guys. Things are looking good. The optimism is back. The euphoric nature of the space is up and rolling, and I am so happy to be part of this space. Whether it's 1 subscriber, 2 subscribers, or 1,000, guys, I am so happy to be part of the community. And let's get started with this episode here in terms of what's going on in the space. As you guys can see, Bitcoin is leading the pack at $9,200 or $9,260 to be exact, with a 5% increase over the last 24 hours. Ethereum's back on the move at $660. And we have EOS running up the top 5 at over $15 a token at this time, because it's not a coin yet, unless you've already updated your EOS and exchanged it for the actual coin, which you can do in Binance. If you have your coin on Binance, they actually will do it for you. But that's just running up the top 5 here. I'm going to scroll down here because we can see other movers like Neo back over $75. Tron is back at 7 cents. Dash rounding out the top 13 at back over the 500 mark. And we look down here to round out the top 20. I believe we have Binance Coin and then Icon back in the fold at over $4 a coin. I'm not going to go too much into this, but I do want to go over the top percentage gains over the last 24 hours. And guys, as you can see, Sia coin is on the move at over 60% over the last 24 hours. That's exciting. It's absolutely exciting. Rounding out the top 5 here is Kyber Network at 36% over the last 24 hours. And I know this is not a top 5, but DigiByte. Oh, am I excited about DigiByte, what they're going to be doing with their protocol in video games, and how that asset is going to be actually utilized in that space. So guys, let's take a look at some of the articles that I wanted to touch base with you guys and share, because I thought they were pretty interesting. So if we look here at CNBC, we see that Nasdaq is now open to becoming a cryptocurrency exchange, the CEO says. But I thought cryptos were just a bubble. I thought it was tulips. Guys, I'm telling you, if you've been in this space for as long as I have, which honestly it's not too long, it's only been since 2016. However, if you've been in this space for some time, you've heard it all and seen it all in terms of the mainstream media talking cryptos down. So now as we look here, it clearly says that Nasdaq is open to becoming a crypto exchange. If that doesn't say, that doesn't let you know that this is legitimate, then I don't know what will. But Finance and Crypto is here to let you guys know that cryptos are here to stay. So it says here, once the space matures, Nasdaq is open to becoming a platform for trading cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, and according to the CEO. It also says here that a key roadblock for Nasdaq and other institutional investors is regulation, which Friedman says needs to be more ironed out before the company would add an exchange. But she was bullish on the future of digital assets. I believe that digital currencies will continue to persist. It's just a matter of how long it will take for that space to mature, Friedman says. Once you look at it and say, do we want to provide a regulated market for this? Certainly Nasdaq will consider it. In the meantime, Nasdaq is supporting existing cryptocurrency exchanges. On Wednesday, the company announced a collaboration with cryptocurrency exchange Gemini, which is founded by the early Bitcoin investors Tyler and Cameron Winklevoss. The deal gives Gemini access to Nasdaq surveillance technology to help them make sure the platform provides a fair and rules-based marketplace for their own participants, Gemini CEO Tyler Winklevoss said in a statement. And this is great news, guys. And to be honest with you, I'm not biased. I read the article prior to me deciding to go online and to make this video. But Gemini is actually my favorite exchange. It's extremely smooth, it's really intuitive, and it's very simple and user friendly. So guys, if you guys aren't familiar with using any crypto exchanges, I mean, obviously, you know, you have the standard bearer, Coinbase, you know, there's Kraken, Poloniex. Gemini is absolutely one of my favorite. I can definitely say that. It's extremely intuitive, like I said, and it's great to use. This article here can be found on CNBC. I'm going to put the descriptions down. I'm going to put the information in the description down below the video so you guys can check it out. I'm extremely excited about what's going on in the space. Can't even get it out to you guys. So the next article that I want to touch base on, and I'm not gonna go into this too much. It's about a cryptocurrency called mobile coin, and this is a different type of cryptocurrency. Essentially, it's a cryptocurrency advised by the creator of Signal, and it just raised $30 million for mobile payments. Now, I found this quite interesting because in Africa, I can't think of the name right now, but there's a cryptocurrency that people use to make payments right now, and that's what this kind of reminded me of. But this article is quite interesting, and it starts off here saying a new privacy-centered cryptocurrency project with some big names on board just raised a round worth noting. On Tuesday, the team at MobileCoin announced that Binance Labs, the major blockchain and incubator associated with Binance Exchange, led a $30 million round dominated in Bitcoin and Ether for the new cryptocurrency. MobileCoin will enjoy priority consideration for being listed on Binance as part of the relationship. New cryptocurrency projects are a dime or a dime a dozen or less, since there are over 1,500 of them, but you get the gist. But the legitimacy of an established name can make all of the difference. Marlinspike, the founder of end-to-end encryption messaging app Signal and Open Whisper Systems, is one such name, as Wired reported in December. Marlinspike began working with MobileCoin as a technical advisor in August of 2017. It says Marlinspike is joined by Joshua Goldbard, a general partner at hedge fund Crypto Lotus and MobileCoin technologist, and Shane Glenn, legal counsel, to help the company navigate the choppy waters of cryptocurrency regulation. Glenn has served since 2010 as a senior product counsel at Google, though it's not clear if he is leaving his longtime role for the new project. So, if you take a look here, with what they're saying here in this article, which is extremely interesting with what MobileCoin wants to do, it's very simple to almost like Cash App, but obviously it's going to be encrypted. And there's an African digital exchange that people are using to exchange payments right now. I can't think of the name. If I do, I'm going to put it down in the description below so you guys can check it out. But I do advise you guys to read this article, check it out, and you guys can actually, you know, have a sneak peek of a new coin before it's listed on the Binance Exchange. Now, the last article that I want to talk about, especially because this is extremely big in cryptos right now, is a guide to cryptocurrency airdrops. I really would hope that you guys would take a chance to take a look at this article and see what it says, because it goes through the different types of airdrops. Holder airdrops. Most of these blockchain projects are built on bigger and more popular blockchains, Ethereum, to name one of the few, Neo and Stellar. There are forked airdrops where you can get from like something like Bitcoin or Bitcoin Cash, and you know, things like Bitcoin Diamond, Bitcoin Private that came from those. And then there's additional ones like bounty airdrops, which is another way to retrieve airdrops. But I wanted you guys to take a look at this article because it really goes into what I thought was important and what people should really understand about cryptocurrencies, which is the safety and security, the safety and security of using cryptocurrencies. And it talks about the danger of crypto airdrops. And this is what I want to talk to you guys about. We have established that there is no free thing in this world, and that in most cases you will need to provide your personal data in the form of name and email. This is part of where all sorts of scammers appear. You can rightfully ask, how can there be a scam and something that is free? You should be aware of something. You should be aware of warning signs of blockchain projects, such as poorly written white papers, no real-world case use, and no real team. Another indicator is if it is using the same WordPress theme that you already have seen dozens of times, that's a clear indication that something may not be right. There's no point in wasting your time participating in these types of airdrops. Scammers can also be targeting your personal information. In some cases, in order to participate in the airdrop, you will need to pass Know Your Customer, your KYC. Scammers can steal your personal information and make you a target for future scams. So this article goes into how to deal with airdrops and what are the proper ways to actually do it safely. And I think this is really important in our space right now, because what's going to be happening with a lot of protocols this year is there will be a lot of airdrops given out. Airdrops usually means quote-unquote free money, because it's usually a token or something that can be exchanged for money, and that causes people to go after them. But if you're not safe, it can be used to your detriment, if you understand what I'm saying. So I do want you guys to be safe out there. I want you guys to obviously, get information about the crypto space, continue learning, continue evolving, continue engaging in the community as I am. And, I'm going to be providing you guys more detailed information. I just wanted to put out a quick video as far as some articles that I read today. And I wanted to get this information out, especially about the airdrop, since we're going to be having quite a few coming up this summer. So if you do like this, don't hesitate to give me a like and subscribe. And I will see you guys on the next one. Take care, guys.